Welcome back to my channel, Moon Girl Tarot. It's your girl, Chris Marie, back with another astrological report for April 27th. So thank you so much for joining me live on YouTube and live on TikTok. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this astrology as we prepare for some major changes that are coming. So two major changes that are coming. We have a Pluto retrograde and we have the Taurus new moon eclipse. So it's coming. So the next 3 days is going to be of significance. So hi everybody, thank you so much. If you're joining me now, please double tap your screen, give me a thumbs up like this. Hey, good morning my friend. Hey honey, how are you? I hope you're doing okay. We're going to get started. We are live on YouTube right now, just so you know. So you're probably looking at a different screen than we are, but either way, I'm pretty sure you can hear my voice, right? I'm all right. You can hear me okay? I think so. Yeah. Okay. We are gravy train. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi on YouTube. Hello, everybody. This is good. Okay. And as always, I edit this up. All the chit chat going away. So here we go. We're going to start talking about the astrology. We have so many things that are happening right now. So let's walk you step by step by it, okay? So we have the sun in Taurus at 7 degrees, 21 degrees Taurus, okay? There are 4 aspects today that we're going to talk about. Now, the first aspect that we've been kind of addressing is how this sun in Taurus is affecting Venus, because Taurus is home of Venus and is very, very comfortable in this sign. But lately, we've been experiencing lack of support, okay? Lack of support for the things that we want to do and the things that we love to do, okay? So you might be experiencing some times with your creative endeavor. So maybe you are on this creative path and maybe right now you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to start a small business. I'm going to start going back to school. I got all these great ideas, right? And I bet you they are wonderful, awesome ideas because this is positive energy flow. Okay, this is when it's in Pisces with Venus, you're getting positive energy flow about the future. You're getting creative and you want to do something with that creativity. So naturally you're excited. You tell a few friends and some of your friends are like, hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah, boy. Like that's awesome. You know, they support you. But then there's some people who are like, you're going to be doing what? I don't think that's going to work, or I don't think that's going to sell. Don't listen to those people. Okay, these are people who are looking at your life thinking, man, I wish I could do that. Instead of saying, hey, that's awesome. That's a great idea. You should do that. They are projecting and being jealous because that is the flip side that you will get from a Pisces. Pisces and Venus or any kind of Pisces sign. I love Pisces, okay? They're wonderful, wonderful creatures, but they are jealous creatures when they see something, especially a skill, a talent, or something tangible that they want that they haven't manifested yet. Okay, because Pisces are very fluid. They're the fish. They go in between all the colonies, you know. So when they see somebody in that energy, like, oh my gosh, wow, they have something. They were able to produce a job, or maybe they're going to do good in the future. Instead of telling them that, right? Instead of saying, hey, you're awesome. Move forward with your pursuits. You're amazing. I can't wait to success, be a part of your success, or I can't wait to be a customer, whatever. If you're not getting that, then it's time to say goodbye to these friends. Okay. See here, this is where we're going to start getting serious talks. Okay. You know me, I'm Kristen Marie Moon Girl. I'm your friend here. I'm here to guide you. And part of that guidance is understanding that certain energies weigh you down. So if you feel tense from your friendships and they're always hitting you up for emotional needs, financial needs, but they never give anything back. You're not getting the emotional support back from them. This Taurus new moon, it's time to say la vie. So even though a new moon, we manifest, we create, we plant the seeds, full moons, we release. With the eclipse season, you're doing a little bit of both. Okay, you're doing a little bit of both. And you can be as gentle as you want to be with those energies, okay? Thank you. Good morning, everybody. If y'all could double tap your screen. appreciate you. Thank you for joining. We're doing a free live astrology reading. This is for all signs. And then, of course, we'll go through each zodiac sign and see which overall energy we have. Okay. All right. So besides our personal goals, what are we going to do with those personal goals? That's where Mars comes in. So Mars is the planet of action and drive. Okay. So if you're in Aries, fixed sign, we got Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, that too, you might be not getting the support. But if you're any other signs, okay, you're feeling to it. So regardless of lack of motivation, regardless of lack of support, you are having this extra energy to get it done. And it feels like a competition, right? It feels like you're competing against yourself to prove other people wrong, or you're competing with some other people to try to get the job. But nonetheless, if you feel some kind of competitiveness, healthy competitiveness, okay, like sports kind of competitiveness is where everybody is doing the best that they can to produce a result, right? Then you're going to be okay. That's natural. That's actually happening today, okay? Because Taurus is a competitive sign, very stubborn, competitive sign. And put with that Mars energy with Pisces, it's going to do something with that motivation. And it's going to try to create something with that motivation, okay? Speaking of sports would be perfect as an outlet right now. If you feel like you're stuck or if you feel like you're frustrated, absolutely. Especially for you Scorpio people, Scorpio, Aquarius, I'm talking to you. This transit for this new moon in Taurus is going to knock you on the back of the head. It's like some kind of bully coming up. You're reading a book and they smack you in the back of the head. You're like, what the? And you're immediately going to be angry. And that's how it's going to be. Okay. And I'll walk you through the rest of it here. Now, speaking of drive and speaking of things that we're going to do, Uranus is that planet of 50-50. Nothing stays the same in Uranus. It's a home of Sagittarius energy. And as you guys know, I always say, what is it? It is not my favorite planet. Because as a Virgo or as a control freak, I like to plan things. This says F your plans, or it bounces off certain things. It bounces off certain planets. So right now, we're feeling that spark. We're feeling that wave, okay? And I'm going to show you where this wave is coming from. This wave is conjuncting the sun, okay? And all these little planets here. I might zoom in a little bit. But if you see all those little like dashes, you see those? Yeah, you do. Those little dashes. That is Uranus affecting all these little planets with a 50-50 twin cause, okay? So right now, your life might be going in one direction, right? How you know it, but it's really going to go in another direction. So surprises are about. And it's good news and it's good surprises, okay? If you feel like it's not good news, one place can always lead you to another. That is not always your final destination, just so you know, okay? Neptune, let's talk about these dreams. That's another big thing that the sun is happening with Neptune. And Neptune's in Pisces right now. So we got Neptune right here. Notice we have all this energy in the 10th house. Okay, I'll go through that. So with our dreams, we're feeling very tired. Who's waking up feeling tired still? Who's having dreams of action? All right, drop an emoji. Tell me if you're having dreams of action. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Yep. So having dreams of action, waking up feeling a little bit tired. So these dreams are coming to you now to say, okay, now it's time to make a decision. So before, your dreams were bringing areas of confusion and areas of like what you should be doing. So now's the time to kind of take what you want and be inspired by your dreams. You might not have all the clarity that you need right now, but to get back to what your dreams were saying, okay? So Neptune, Pisces, Neptune with the sun energy, okay? Today, play some music, be creative, and you're going to get that aha moment. Like your dreams are going to sneak back into your creative thought. And from there, you're going to feel uplifted. Okay, so this is good energy. So this is good positive energy. Today is the energy where I want you to write down your manifestations. Okay, so write down the things that you want to manifest. And if you're having trouble doing that, I have a guide. Download it on my channel. Okay. Right? That's where you go. Apparently, I can't say it on here, but it works better. But that's where you're going to go to download it. Okay. It is a guide to help you as well as a releasement guide. You want to get that one too, especially for the eclipse season. Okay. We're going to jump into Pluto because Pluto is about to hit a huge transformation right now. Huge transformation. Okay. All right, I'm reading some of your comments. I'm so sorry, Scorpio. You're feeling it. Yes, you're feeling it. All right. So let's talk about Pluto. We're going into a retrograde. Eek! Even the hairs on the back of my neck just kind of stood up when I said that. Okay. So let's talk about Pluto. What is Pluto? Pluto is the slowest moving planet in our solar system. Okay. It takes about approximately 200 and almost like 50 years to complete a cycle around the zodiac. Okay, so we've been in this Pluto Capricorn for a while. So this is right now giving us messages and showcasing us in dreams of our authentic self. Now, Pluto asks you, okay, to explore deeply. Okay, Pluto's home to Scorpio. So Scorpio is what? Death, taxes, sex, things that are all taboo. Okay, now you might form powerful alliances at this time. You're probably meeting some friends that are going to help you in the future and what you need. Or maybe you're building up friendships that are going to turn into partnerships. Okay, so here I'm talking about, like, why am I talking about business? Why am I talking about networking and meeting other people? Well, it's in the home of Capricorn, and Capricorn is money, baby. It's work. Okay. And Capricorn likes to feel resourceful. Capricorn likes to be aware, and Capricorn likes to be abundant. So, are you abundant? Are you financially and emotionally abundant in your life right now? If you are not, okay, this is where this transformation is going to start taking place, especially because of what's happening in the universe. So we have these tangible changes that are in this Taurus season. We have this drive, we have these dreams, we have this support and lack of support, okay, of what's going on. And the meanwhile, the things that we do, the transformation that we make are transforming the destiny and the nodes of fate. Okay, so the life that you live today is not going to be the same life that you live 5 months from now. And I know you're like, okay, yeah, sure. No, really. It's going to be different. Society, even your own personal self, everything is going to change as we know it. So what happens in a retrograde? So this is direct. So right now, lately, you've been getting messages of where you need to change and how you need to change and the levels of intimacy that you need to bring to this universe, and powerful business alliances are being show to you. So this is a slow moving planet. So these messages have already been delivered to you. All right. These messages have already came. So you just need the monetary reward. Am I right? Am I right? So you just need the moolah to get going. So that's kind of what's going to kick off with this energy. So that's why I want you to manifest. So if you feel like, Kristen, I have the emotional support, I just don't have the financial support. Well, I want you to pour that energy into people who are going to promote that positivity to get you that financial support. I'm not talking about people giving you money. No, I'm talking about you sharing your manifestations, your goals with people who do want to see you succeed. When you share that energy with people who want you to succeed, it adds fire to the fuel and it continues to grow. Just as you see the process on the other side, if you share your manifestation with somebody who does not give a shit about you, right? They're going to pour water on that fire and dim it out. So the messages, and I'm screaming this from the rooftop, is already being delivered of where you need to transform and where you need to change. And if you need help, you're like, Kristen, I have no clue. I have no clue. I need my aha moment. Well, come see me. Come get a natal chart reading. Come get a natal chart and let's actually look at your Capricorn 8th house and let's take a look and see what levels that you need to transform or your shadow work or what's ahead for you. Okay. So this retrograde, all right. This retrograde, what happens in a retrograde? It goes backwards, but it doesn't go backwards right away. It starts to lose momentum. And since it's already a slow planet, these are changes that you are already aware. So it's not going to be like ripping off the Band-Aid kind of thing, which is nice, to be honest with you. Uranus is usually capable of surprises and things ripping off the Band-Aid. Now, surprises might come, but those surprises are things that you kind of already knew that were kind of kicking out, just so you know. So if you already knew the shoe was going to fall off the other foot, kind of speak, the hat was going to go on, then it is going to happen. The Taurus new moon is going to bring it out. So if you are already frustrated in your relationship and you're breaking up and you already have plans of moving out, this Pluto transformation is really going to jumpstart it and give it some speed for what it wants to go. Okay, so this is happening April 29th, 2 days. So in 2 days, this is going to transform and spin everything offset. And that is right before the eclipse. Hi, right? Can I get a double tap? Can we double tap on the screen? Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. It's a slow morning. It feels like a Tuesday morning, but it's Wednesday. How are we on YouTube? People are in here. Hi, my loves. There we go. Good. Wow. All right. So we have that coming up. Let's move on. So when this retrogrades, okay, it's going to completely give us some different transformation and offset how we're going to be. So it's not scary. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to inform you and enlighten you. The changes that are coming into your life are the things that have already been communicated to you. But if you need me and you need that aha and you're like, Kristen, I'm lost, I don't know where the messages are coming from, then that's where you want to get a session. Okay, so this is happening April 29th. So April 30th, we're going to have this Taurus new moon eclipse. And this is going to be the first part of the eclipse season, which is going to offset everything. Okay, I want you guys to be prepared. So let's talk about what's waiting in the wings. And that's Saturn. Okay, Saturn in the 9th house, and it's that Sagittarius energy. It is bringing us business, forces, influences, serious approaches to our beliefs. So this is serious. So with this manifestation, you're thinking about moving. You're moving your thought about belief. You're actually physically moving, or you're changing jobs. Nonetheless, you are setting a new form of foundation for how you want to feel, because before you felt restricted. Okay, so Saturn in Aquarius, it's comfortable here, but it's still having that restriction. Here, okay, it expands and it contracts. But in a 9th house, all Sagittarius wants to do is expand. It doesn't retract. It doesn't stay in one spot. It expands. So a Sagittarius is going to go expand, 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 expand the energy. But when you're housed with Saturn in that Aquarius energy, what happens? Well, let me show you. You're boxed in, okay? You're boxed in. So with this new moon energy, you're like finding resources. Who's here trying to find resources? Who's here making phone calls, allocating their energy, trying to make things happening? Because I'm talking to you guys because I know you're getting it. See how it's kind of like a triangle, but you're boxed in? You're one semi-square from another. This will break. This will allow the transformation to open here. Okay. So once we have that Pluto transformation, okay, come on the 29th, it's going to be a lot easier. Retrogrades are not bad. Okay. Retrogrades are, to me, second chances. Second chances for you to kind of like pick up the energy again. This is the universe saying, hey, you didn't get it the second, third time around. Let's try it again. And that's okay. So this retrograde is going to come back and help you feel less restricted and help you transform in the areas that you want to transform into. So you tell me, who here is making big transformations? Are you doing something with your life? Are you asking yourself those life questions? Are you feeling like, man, my life is about to change? I'm going to make it change. I'm going to do better. I'm going to feel better. I'm going to do right by this and that. Like, if you're feeling that, that is your outlook on the world. And the new moon eclipse energy is promoting that outlook despite any kind of delays or lack of support that you're getting from Venus. Yep, I see that here in the comments, manifesting that, absolutely doing that. Very, very good. Very, very, very good. Okay. So Jupiter, let's take a look at Jupiter real quick, because Jupiter's in Aquarius as well, or excuse me, Jupiter is in it has that 8th house energy. It's in Pisces. Okay. So here's Jupiter in Pisces. We have all this Pisces energy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So much water. Okay. So a lot of high emotions. So highly distracted, all of that, like Tweety Bird kind of feelings. Okay. All right. So Jupiter in the 10th house, the expansiveness and wanting for our career. So what are you trying to seek and what are you trying to learn? And are you happy? Here's the thing, Pisces and work, it's kind of funny. So when Pisces is in Jupiter, it's good. It's like, hey, baby, let's go. Let's get money. Let's be creative on how we get our money. Let's creative in how we spend our money. And I didn't say smart. I said creative. There's a difference, okay? Pisces has all those ideas. Pisces is full of positive energy flow, of creativity, of thinking outside of the box. So if you don't have a normal 9-to-5 job, then if you're thinking about making a business, doing this, then you are on the right track, baby. Go for it. Okay. But in the 10th house, it's saying with all that creativity, you still have to work. You still have to work, because that's how manifestations work. To be honest with you, I have a quote, and this is something I live by. Manifestations do not work unless you do. And it's very true. I always go back to thinking about building a house. If I were to build a house in my mind, if I were going to think about what my dream home would be, of course, I think of it as a completed project. But no, you got to take steps back. What does the foundation look like? How does the road look like? Is it flat? Is it hilly? Is it rock? Okay, do I have insulation in my wall? You see what I'm saying? You got to break it down. So Pisces energy in Jupiter is giving you all these great ideas, and they're sparking off like, wow, let's do this, let's do that. Let's make money this way. We can do this here. We can go buy that. And you know what? They're great ideas, but they're being sparked off a lot, okay? Because Neptune is giving you dreams. Neptune is saying, yeah, let's do this. Venus is like, some people are giving us positive energy flow. Some people are saying, no, fuck it. Either way, I'm going to do what I want to do. And then we have the moon that we haven't even talked about yet. You have the moon in Pisces giving us this extra daydreaming. With that being said, it's still affecting how things are transitioning to Pluto, as well as the new moon eclipse. Okay? So you are thinking about your personal happiness at work. You want this creativity. You are having great ideas, but you got to do something with it, right? Because that's what's hard. Mars in the background is still in Pisces, and it's still saying, we could do it, but we could do it this way and that way. That's why it's causing a little extra, delays. You try A, it didn't work. You try B. The whole time you should have went backwards and tried C. Either way, it's okay. You'll get it. Pisces comes with that excitement, that energy flow, but it also comes with that delay and that scattered brain. So if you're feeling spacey, brain fog, even with you have all your ideas, you have all your creativity, you're sitting in front of your desk and you just can't do it. that's that energy. Okay. So it wants us to do all these things, especially with this new moon building up with eclipse, but it's not making it easy for us to do it. Legit, real feel, so hard. Yeah. And I even feel it too. We all, especially with that, if you are Virgo, which is opposite of Pisces, then you are feeling like creative. It's like, okay, now it's time to buckle down. It's like, wait a minute, what's going on? So enjoy it while you can. Now, Leo, you're feeling lots of good luck, lots of abundance. And another good sign is Aquarius. You're feeling good with this too. You're feeling happy with this too. Okay, so let's keep going and see what else is going on with Jupiter that we have, and it's creating these decisions. Okay, so basically with this creativity and this action, whether we do it or not, is creating these decisions, and with these decisions comes through the phase of our life. Okay, so look how it's all connected. Okay, it starts like right here, and it boom boom to the northern node to back to Saturn. Everything goes back to Saturn. Oops, I knocked my screen a little bit. There you go. Yeah, everything goes back to Saturn. That's shit. I did it again. My knee. I gotta move my knee. So eliminating obstacles now before the Taurus new moon, before this inevitable transformation is peaking, you want to make those those changes now. So you want to start the process. Okay, so there's some sadness here. There's going to be some sadness if you feel like you're left behind or if people are leaving you behind. All right, I want you to try to step into some new experiences. I want you to try to eliminate any obstacles with love. Don't be slashing and dashing people off as much as you can, but you might be compelled to say goodbye. You might be compelled to say no more people, please. So when is this phase? This phase is happening right now. This is the Astrology, April 27th. This is happening right now, and we're building up day by day. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Krista Marie. I'm a psychic medium witch, and I empower people through candle spells. That's what you see here in astrology. I love astrology. It's for us all. We all share the same sun, moon, and stars, no matter where we are in the world. So hang out with me each morning. We'll get this going. So that being said, karma is also happening too. Karma is also coming into the balance. That is inevitable to say, but it does. So if you are not being a good person, if you are jealous, and if you are telling people they shouldn't be doing things when they're super talented and being stuck in the muck, then your whole world is going to change too, and people might leave you. If you're the kind of person that's negative and jealous and not supportive, people are going to realize that. It's only for so long that people are going to keep you up with them until they realize that you drag them down. And now let's go the other side. How long are you willing to keep these people around who do not support you emotionally? Right? Because nobody is supposed to be supporting you financially. Let's just get that straight. You're supposed to take care of yourself when it comes to those things, right? But emotionally speaking, you are power. You have power of your own feelings there. Okay, so eliminating certain processes and eliminating certain energies that have access to you that do no good. But let's say you're in a situation where it's kind of hard, because it's easier said than done. There's so many different dynamics in a relationship, and it's very hard to end one karmic period and jump to the next. Okay, but that is where this moon is coming in. So let's talk about the moon. We haven't talked about moon. We talked about all the other planets except for the moon. Okay, so here's the countdown. We have the moon going to be in Pisces for a few days. And then the moon's going to transition to Aries. And oh my gosh, you guys, what is it? Friday, Saturday, y'all. Woo! It's going to be high time. It's huge empowerment. All right. So the moon is in Pisces as of right now. So spirituality, okay? We are manifesting, we're thinking, we're trusting, we're trying to trust our intuition. Now, the moon is affecting 7 of the planets, okay? 7 of the planets, which is a lot. And that's why I left that for last, okay? Whoa. So the first thing that's going on is that the moon, because it's in Pisces, is bringing us intuitive messages from Mercury, which is great because Mercury is about to go retrograde here very soon. So Mercury is right here. Okay, it's in the 12th house. It's in Pisces. Notice it's the same house as that sign. So you are feeling that compassion, okay, that compassion for your thought process, for your feelings. And you might be doing some crying. Let's just face it, it's the eclipse. It wouldn't be expression of thought if some tears weren't shed. Listen to them, express yourself, okay? Use this energy to express yourself spiritually as well, like vocally, okay? Activate that throat chakra, baby. Activate it, activate it, activate it. Okay, Venus and Pisces, since they're in both the same sign, today you are going to get positive energy flow from somebody. So remember how I said you're going to meet somebody? Remember how I said there's somebody in your life that you just introduced into your inner circle, right? Maybe they were an acquaintance, now they're becoming more of a friend, but they're going to help you. Okay, they're going to help you be cooperative through your projects, and they're going to give you that emotional support that you need to get that through. And also, today's a good day for couples. So if you are going on a date night tonight, if you haven't been on a date for a while and you want to do an impromptu, you can date yourself. I am telling you, that is a good day too. You can take yourself out to eat. You can buy yourself flowers or anything you want to do, or chocolates, or go to the movies, or whatever you want. And you can have a good time. There's nothing wrong with self-love. So self-love is strong today. Couples are strong today. There's a little bit of the romance in the air, a little bit briefly. So enjoy that. Now, if you are fighting with your significant other, that's where we're going back into that Saturn boss energy, going back into the North Node, saying, is this person worthy of my life and my time? So if you are not in this happy, lovey-dovey, brief in that relationship, romance, that's okay. That's telling you, that's a huge sign saying, hello, McFly, you're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be in love today. And if you're not, hey, wake up. You know, I go back to the Future. I'm showing my age, but do you remember when he would knock him up on the head, Marty McFly, hello? Yeah, that's the universe kind of saying, if you're not happy and you constantly getting that abuse from Biff, what was his name, Biff? Man, wasn't he a jerk? He never supported him. He never supported Marty. He was always giving him shit, being passive aggressive, knocking him on the back of the head and saying, hey. And that's what's kind of happening, okay? So if you are not in a loving relationship, if you're in a relationship that is not bringing you happiness, there is that person knocking you on the back of the head saying, is this what you want? Because this is what you're going to get, baby, until you make a change, right? Yeah. And then what did he do? How did the change and the transformation happen? He kept calling him chicken. Do we remember that? Do we remember that? F and Biff. Yeah. He kept calling Marty chicken until he was like, that's it. That's it. And what did he do? He was forced to make a change. He was forced to act. He was forced to do his love. He was forced to follow his dreams. He was forced to do something. And because of that, he changed the direction of his future. I know I'm going back to a movie, but it's true. It's true if we think about it. That's how it's good to associate that. And I'm being creative. Look at my Pisces energy showing. Love movies. Okay. So if you're not getting the Biff on the back of the head, then you're okay. And if you are, then say, you know what, Biff, I'm sick of your shit. I am going to change. I am going to change direction of the relationship. I don't need to put up with your shit no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can do. And because of that, going off of that, tensions are high because of Uranus and the moon. So if you get in the fight today, emotionally speaking, if someone pisses you off, then you're probably done. And you know you've been done. Look at that. Breaking up, sometimes ending one cycle is actually opening up the doors for something else. So before the 29th, so if you want to break up with somebody, if you want to end the relationship, do it before the 29th. Okay, let it be known before the 29th, because if you do it after the 29th, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to kind of like separate, because when people break up during an eclipse, like during the eclipse and then post after the eclipse, I see it so many times. People have struggles with their stuff. right? People can't get their car, their dog. They have legalities. There's a lot of legal things. So if you can take care of your separation issues before or by the 29th, then you'd be good. You'd be good. Okay, you're gonna avoid any kind of like major confrontation, legally speaking, basically, that you might have to do with your partner, right? Because when you're in a partner and you've been in a relationship for so long, sometimes you gotta like split the bills, stuff like that. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the other aspect that's going on with this. With this moon energy, moon in Pisces. No wonder, no wonder, no wonder. So we're getting positive energy flow from Neptune. Okay. So from here to here, all right, they're kind of like right by each other. This little, it looks like a heart, like a little V. So these dreams, these messages, these forces of, that are coming through our life, it's a little confusing. Okay, remember how I said you're getting a little bit of both, and it's up to you if you're going to act on it or not. Okay, so regardless of where you are, if you pay attention to your intuition, if your intuition is telling you you're happy, you're safe, you're in a good place right now, and you're going to continue to promote more positive changes of continuing of your foundation, okay, awesome. But if we are not in this transition of positivity and we're in a moment in our life where we feel confused and we know we need to get out, then this combination of this energy of the moon, okay, with dreams, with Pluto before the 29th, okay, forces, they may be in the universe. And if you haven't heard a sign, if you're like, I need a sign, this is your sign, okay? If you are not happy or feeling compassionate in your relationship, and I'm not talking about the heat of the moment, I'm talking about you've been feeling this for a long time. You want clarity? Here's the clarity. Get out. Start making those forces, start doing those combinations, and make those things happen before the 29th or after the 29th. They're going to be a little bit difficult. Not saying they're impossible, just a little bit difficult. Now, a positive energy flow that's going to come with these things that, regardless if you are in that one position or not, that you are accepting your personal truth. You're voicing your happiness, your joy, and you're moving in your life truthfully forward. That's beautiful. So, regardless if you're in one position or the other position, happy, maybe not so happy, either way, we are all making changes together. We're not, it's almost like a fool to say they know it all. Oh, I'm completely happy. Well, yeah, enjoy the moment, but things are always going to evolve and to improve, right? Not every day is going to be a happy day, but it's how we respond to it. It's how when those feelings come to the surface, right? How do we respond to that? How do we embrace it? Do we embrace it with compassion? Do we embrace it with fear? Do we embrace it with anxiety? Hey, maybe a little bit of both if you're like me, you're a little anxious person. But once you get those answers, you're able to embrace and express. And express. It's very, very huge. Okay. And because of this expression, here's some more positive energy flow for the moon that's happening today. This is the energy for today for all signs. And depending on the level of your sign, you might be feeling a little bit heavier, you might be feeling a little bit lighter. Okay. But we have things happening in the background, okay? Because listening to our heart today, okay, we're having these changes go in for the destiny of fate. The adjustments is life's journey. Let me tell you, life is an adjustment. And an adjustment is a journey within itself. And you have to listen to your feelings, right? Your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, your best friend can all give you amazing advice, supportive energy flow, but it only comes to you on the significance of what you want to watch out for and who and what you want to listen. Because either way, you still have to listen to yourself. You still have to listen to your heart. Okay, you still have to make those positive adjustments. Only you can be the one to do that. And you're going to have that positive energy flow. All right, my loves, that concludes the energy, the daily energy for the astrology. So I thank you so much for joining with me. I'm going to go ahead and get my energy cards. This is going to be the next part where we're going to pull one card for each astrological sign to see what we can determine for the energy today. Now, if you would like to get a session with me, if you would like to get an astrological reading, I highly recommend it. It is so beneficial. So when you're following along with me, you're going to be able to know exactly kind of what I'm talking about, actually have your chart with you digitally, and you can print it out and follow along. This is your information. Okay. But either way, it's here for you. All right, my loves. That was a lot of talking, huh? I think my coffee went cold. I've had so many songs in my head today, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Oh my darling. So many songs in my head. So I'm definitely feeling that Pisces energy for sure. Okay, let's take this out. All right.